playoffs in the silver division. Just out. That was a battle. It should have went to 3. We had a chance to win in the second set, but we're obviously getting tired. Some of the team was starting to cramp up. Nick, our outside. So I gave him some liquid IV, which I'll leave the link in the description box. It's really good for hydration, better than Gatorade. Man, we won in a really close 3. That was great. We had to fight for it. One of our teammates ended up talking about switching our lineups. So in second set, they rotated, they flip-flopped the lineups, which means opposing matchups, which I think got me lined up with the setter more, which is a better match for them. So in the third set, we flip-flopped to get back to them. So we had Nick on their big setter, and I was matched up with Lano, which is their smaller right side. So that worked out well. Now we got to round off, and this is our first finals of EVL in Tallman's history. Loving this team so far. I'm a little hungry, but not shaking. I do want something in my body. I gotta stay light for finals. I'm gonna just eat this straight up. Gotta stay warm in between games, get ready for the finals with the Hypervolt. I highly recommend this device. I'll leave the link in the description box. We got one more to win the finals. Our first championship of the Elevate Volleyball League. Holy shit. It's been a while since I played that much volleyball, and I was actually starting to tighten up at the end, even with all my anti-cramping tricks. But still, if I didn't take magnesium and liquid IV, I probably would have cramped a lot earlier. So I highly recommend doing that for your anti-cramping routine. So I'm glad we beat them in 2. A third set would have been really tough. So now I gotta stretch down so that my muscles won't tighten up in the car, and then clean up. I started feeling shaky during the last match. I should have eaten a little bit earlier. So now that everything's over, I can finally sit down and enjoy one more meal that I brought, so I can start repairing my body with all this nutrients. We got banana slugs. Nah, just joking. That's potatoes, brown rice, grass-fed beef, cauliflower, and some peanuts. We gotta watch it while enjoying the silver finals. Doesn't get any better than this. Man, I scarfed that. Now I gotta go clean up and break down the gym. I had so much fun playing with our new team. Ryan is such an amazing setter. Chris was hitting all the trash balls and serving tough.
Perfect.
Our middles were dominant and efficient. Nick was killing it with tempo hits. Parsa was dimes all day. And I felt pretty good too about my passing. The reason why I kept falling today is because I was just trying to be very careful with my knee and wanted to dissipate all the force possible and not take any chances of landing too heavy. So I'm glad I did that because my knee feels great. I have not played that much volleyball and jumped that much in over 2.5 months. So I am tired. What's interesting is that my right leg started cramping up and my left leg felt fine. I'm really happy about that because all the work that I've put into my left leg is paying off. So like I promised, I'll tell you why the tall ones split up. So if you guys have been following my channel for over the last 4 to 5 years, Josh, Yang, and I have been playing together for the last 5 or 6 years. And then Eric, Jason, and Clay for the last 3 to 4 years. Last year was an amazing run from our team, peaking at USAV Nationals and doing really well in the previous summer, and then putting up a decent performance in the Elevate Volleyball League. But I think some of the guys just wanted a change since we've been playing together for so long. So that's why half the team split off and did their own thing. And I believe the same thing happened with Slam Squad, which is why you see some of the Slam Squad guys from the last 2 years playing on Bay and some other teams. What makes it even more interesting is that the Inwards Outwards Edwards team, who are the champions from the last 2 years, also split up. So you'll see those players sprinkled among the other teams. Altogether, this makes our league even stronger than previous years because the talent is even more spread out. And then we got some new teams. So Ryan randomly texted me that some of our guards weren't coming back and asked me if he would consider putting a team together and playing for the tall ones. And one thing that's been great about Ryan is that every time we play together, we have a great time. And he always loved the energy that the tall ones bring. So it seemed like a perfect fit. So that's why the original tall ones is no longer together. It's not because of any big drama. Sometimes it's good to start anew and seek new experiences. And it ended up working out because we won our very first Elevate Volleyball League tournament. And it feels amazing after being so close during the last 2 years and always losing in the finals or missing out on the finals round. Now I know some of you are thinking, well, the tall one's name is not funny anymore because our team is actually really tall. Now I'll make an argument to say that we still carry the tall one's spirit, which is why I wanted to keep the name, and I'll explain why in another video. So stay tuned for that. I'm ready to go home and get some rest. I'll see you guys in the next vlog.